Hello, and here we are for Around the Planet for the month of November. I'm super excited to interview Tyler DeGidio, and also I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. It's such a fun month for all of us. Anyway, Tyler, thank you again for willing to be interviewed. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what your current job is and then what brought you to this position?
It's my pleasure to be here. My current position is I'm the Chief Financial Officer for the Golden Automotive Group.
Okay.
That includes the Planet Hyundai, Genesis of Golden, and the newly acquired Olga Payne Honda store. The acquisition of the new store in Missouri is one of the main reasons why I came over to the Golden Automotive Group. I came in May of 2024, and it was a decision that I made with my family.
Well, I should jump in and say Tyler's also my son-in-law. I think most of you know that, but maybe you don't. Tyler's married to my daughter, Hannah. So go ahead and continue, Tyler. Maybe explain what a CFO does, because I don't even know if I knew, and then maybe talk about the acquisition.
So, like you said, the fun fact, my first position with Planet Honda goes as far back as 2015.
Okay.
When you guys were first implementing the fair, fast negotiation free process. And Hannah and I were in one of the commercials.
Oh my gosh, we should play that.
Welcome to Planet. How may I help you?
I've done my research. This is the exact car that I want. But what's your best price?
That's it. Here we show you the best price up front.
Can I just talk to a manager? We want to get the best price.
The manager, the owner, they'd say the same. It's the lowest price. Wow.
When nothing's hidden, it's great for selling cars. At Planet Automotive, every car is marked with its Planet value price, so your buying experience is always fair, fast, and negotiation-free. Planet Automotive, fair, fast, and negotiation-free.
It was the beginning of my acting career and the end of my acting career in the same day. I don't think we do those local ads anymore, but if we do, I'm not doing it again. So I've like you said, I started in my career started in law and finance, and came over during the transaction. The chief financial officer is required to do two main things: make sure that all of the vendor agreements and licensing and contracts are all in place and have a fair and equitable pricing on them. Track your P&Ls, track all the capital markets, your loans, your financing, your cash accounts, your financial statements, and maintain the overall financial health of the company.
All right. But also acquisitions, as you said, which really is
on the
probably
acquisition
what's
side,
more of a...
It's more of a transaction management, and you're dealing with the purchase sale agreements, you're dealing with the attorneys involved, you're negotiating the contracts,
Right.
You're managing all the due diligence, reviewing all the paperwork, signing up all the new vendors, terminating existing contracts that no longer apply to the new store,
Right.
and in essence, just getting it up and running so it can be operated by both the new GM, Connor Thomas, and the COO, which is Jamie, of course.
Right. So the way this came to be, I think everybody's been following the newsletters, and when Jamie came to us early of last year and said, I really would like to expand, it just naturally worked out that you and Jamie were talking one day, and then it worked out so well because actually that is your specific background, was bank loans, acquisitions, and if you can maybe talk about that a little bit in really easy layman terms, because I don't really understand all your financial P&Ls and all this stuff, so just as basic as possible, Tyler.
So my background, right, like you said, I don't come initially from the automobile industry. I come from the banking industry.
Okay.
And what I used to tell my kids is I used to sell money.
Okay.
I used to sell money for a certain premium. And that's essentially how I first got really involved with Planet. Was back in 2022. I facilitated the loan for the redevelopment of the new Hyundai store, or the existing Hyundai store, but doing the full renovation. Yes, I handled that financing, and as I was going along my career, Jamie and I had discussed about the opportunity about expanding the Planet Group or the Golden Automotive Group, and it just seemed like a right fit, right time situation. I always wanted to work with family. It's been a blessing coming to work every day. I've never been so excited to be around the people that I'm working with currently.
We have a great team for sure.
It is, everyone's happy to be at work, even on days that are hard. It's still a pleasant place to be working. and they made an initial offer on the store in Missouri, Leo Payne Honda, and we never looked back.
Right. And I know Lee and Jamie both have given you a lot of credit, bringing the talent that you have and the experience that you have to help us get through that with all the different acquisitions, with the loans and the banks and of course the Honda franchise manufacturers, getting those approved. So it's been a lot. I tease you and I say you've started and you've never left your office because you're always on your computer. And the truth of the matter is you sat for hours at a time with the city of St. Louis trying to get things approved. And so now that that's all done, not done, almost done, how do you foresee yourself? Kind of explain the next phase of your career here, because we're not going to be acquiring stores, unfortunately, or thank God, however you want to look at it, for a few more years.
So the way I viewed it is I viewed it as like a transaction is like a store. The first part of the transaction, you're doing all the due diligence, you're reviewing all the forms, all the documentation, working with the cities, working with the manufacturer, trying to get the whole thing put into place. Then you get to the eye of the storm and everything seems so calm and it's done and everything's behind you. Well, that lasts for about a day, maybe two, and then you head out to the other side of the storm, and then you're getting everything in place for the existing store that you now own. We are almost out of the store completely. Once that's done, I'm excited to get into the operations of a dealerships, or four dealerships for that matter. Like you said, I come from a transaction background. When that would happen, the transaction would close and I'd move on to the next one. This is my opportunity now to put into place all the budgets and models that we have kind of created for these four stores and to grow them in the manner that we know we can. And that's going to be me meeting with different departments, talking about different contracts they have. Maybe they want better ones, maybe they're not using certain ones anymore. Also, I'll be attending the NADA Academy, which is really exciting. And part of that program is you go to a class 1 month, and the next month they kind of send you to a certain area of a store and work with them to kind of understand what's going on in that specific area. So I'm excited to work with everyone in each of those departments. And as that goes, I'll have mastered kind of the financials, the P&Ls, the balance sheets of the existing four stores. And 4 or 5 years, we'll be ready to maybe buy another one, or no.
I'll probably be long retired, so whenever the rest of you decide, I will be your cheerleader on the sidelines. So it's very exciting, but it has been a lot of change and a lot of work for you. And like I've said to you, I'm excited now that you kind of are maybe through the eye of the storm, that you can take some time and go around, make sure everybody has a chance to meet you, see what you bring, and get to know your personality a little bit more, and be kind of more of a face of the company as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that too. I think I'm really fun. I like sports. I love sports. So if you ever see me and come up to me, ask me, I promise you I'll watch the game that was on. Go ask me about it. I'll give you all of my opinions. And I love coaching sports as well. I'm an avid snowboarder. I know.
He's a very good snowboarder. I'll leave it at that.
Some people wish I would be a skier.
That's true.
Please don't hold that against me. I did come from California, where snowboarding was predominant at my age, but a big mountain guy, and turning into a Bronco fan, Nuggets fan.
That's true.
So it's really exciting to be here and be in Colorado. And I definitely want to give a special thanks to the business office here in Colorado, specifically Laura, Danielle, Megan. There's a lot of operations and processes that I was not familiar with coming into this position. They made me understand them very quickly, very thoroughly, and they've been helpful the entire way. And they've been very patient with me.
Yeah, they're all great. It's great.
Love them and love working with them.
I love that. I think that's true about all of our employees. Everybody wants to help each other, and we all want each other to succeed. So it's really nice to hear that. So yeah, thank you again, Danielle, Laura, and Megan, and I'm sure many others. So. Anyway, well, thank you, Tyler. So, Tyler, what do you see will be the biggest change for Leo Payne Honda? I know that it's a new store for us. I've been there a lot, and actually even tomorrow I'm going there again. But what do you think will be the biggest change and the most exciting news for them?
So like that commercial back in 2015 that we did when we were first starting the fair, fast, negotiation-free sales process, we are going to be implementing that as well in the Leo Payne Honda store in Missouri. And that is really exciting, because the notion of a Leo Payne promise is what we're going to be calling it,
Right.
where the pricing is set and it's fair and it's transparent and it's being done with integrity, is not done previously at that
Right.
store, and it's really not
Right.
done in that market at all.
Right.
So we'll be able to separate ourselves from the competition and make the process unique as it is here. And we are really excited about seeing that play out and being successful in a new state and in a new store.
Right. I happened to be there last week when Michelle was doing her first week of training, and all the salespeople seemed really excited about it. And I know when they graduated her class on Saturday, a couple of them had their first sales with it. So it's going to be great.
It's really exciting, and it's not just the culture of the Leo Payne promise, the negotiation free. It's also we're going to be implementing all of our processes that where we do with integrity and enthusiasm, specifically the transparent servicing when we send those videos to the customers. We discussed that in orientation with some of the techs there, and they were also really excited
Good.
about that as well.
Good.
So it's a big project, but we're all really excited to see the culture of one store being implemented in another.
Yeah. So Tyler, maybe share a little bit of your personal life with whatever you feel comfortable sharing with the Planet family, whatever you want to tell us about your family, hobbies.
So I grew up in Southern California. I met my wife Hannah in college, your daughter, and we went to the University of San Diego. And while we were dating, I was applying to law schools and had come out to see you guys in Colorado a bunch of times. So one of the law schools I applied to was the University of Colorado Boulder. Got into law school and business school, and stayed here obviously because it is the best state to live in.
That's right, Tyler. Good answer.
Like I said previously, I'm a big fan of sports. I still play basketball. My dream was to be a professional basketball player.
Okay. Is that still a dream?
No.
God.
Now I'm a rec league superstar.
Ooh, okay. Let us know your games. We'll come watch it.
Oh, please don't. And I coach my 3 children in sports when I can. James he's my 5-year-old boy. He plays basketball. Celine used to play soccer. Now she's a little ballerina. Hoping to get my 4-year-old daughter into either soccer, baseball, or basketball. We'll see what she wants to do. She likes makeup and ballet herself, so
we'll see.
That might be a long shot.
She loves makeup and her purses.
And
So.
then I have a 4th child on the way.
Oh, that's a big
That's
announcement.
a big announcement, yeah.
Barely, right?
Due in June, yes.
June baby.
June baby. So, I'll be coaching for a long time coming.
We like that. Lee always teases and says he loves when he hears people got married, bought a house, having babies because you have to work.
Oh, yeah.
You can't run off and play. So we always love hearing more babies and more work.
I come from a big family myself. I'm a family of 4 as well. I'm the baby. So
All right.
I'll have a special kinship with this 4th child.
That's right. Tyler, thank you again for willing to be interviewed. I appreciate your time. We appreciate everything you do for our company. So thank you very much.
Thank you.